So let's talk average property values, which is a question I often get because people are curious about how the market's doing and how their property values are faring. So if you were to ask me what the average property value is here in Westchester County, the answer would be a little bit more complicated than you might expect. Now, the average or the mean property value, where you add all the sales up and divide them by the number of closings, the way you do like regular averages, is $1.25 million, $1.25 million. But the median property value, which is if you list all of the sales by highest to lowest number and you pick the one right in the middle, is $935,000. That's a $315,000 difference. So what gives? Which is the average value? Which one is more indicative of where values really are? Well, allow me to explain this mathematical conundrum in a way only a guy with an English degree can. The reason that most sources will use the median or lower property value when they talk about average values is because if you use the mean or the add them up and divide them method, the numbers can get skewed by some outlier sales that are on the high end of like 30 and 50 and 80 million in some cases. And that really doesn't affect most people. So the best way of determining the average value in just about any locale is to stack them all up, highest to lowest or lowest to highest, and pick the one right in the middle. That is the median property value, and that is probably the way to go. Now, in either case, the best thing to do if you're talking about this is to simply notice if the number that is being presented is a mean or a median. You can come back to this video if you want, or just Google it, right? But in general, the median property value will always be lower because it is less affected by the anomalies, by the one-offs that occasionally occur that really throw the numbers into a tailspin because of these, crazy fantasy 10 and 20 and 30 and $40 million transactions. So that is your primer in what the average values are. And to give you a little bit of context, in 2020, the average property value in Westchester County, the mean was about $1 million even. And the median, the lower number, was $775,000. Now that's still a $225,000 difference, but it doesn't matter. You don't live in it. But as we see values grow, the mean and the median are getting further and further away. And given the fact that we're not really building any new homes, we will expect for inventory to remain low. And we will also expect for the dynamic of supply and demand to keep values almost artificially high until we meet the area's true housing needs. And we're probably several thousand homes short of that. But that is for another video. In the meantime, I never want to be average. I never want to be mean. I never want to be median. I want to be the best. So if you'd like more information, a free, no obligation consultation about this or any other housing matter in residential real estate, feel free to log on to jphillip.com, call, email, and we'll get you the answers you need. We are here to help.